Loading. I'll make sure. Group. Okay. This should be pinned to the top. Okay. We have this is week.
Okay.
Hi.
Hey.
How are ya?
I'm all right. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay.
Good.
I didn't know if I was on. I'm on a different device today, so.
Okay, I got you. Pumzala Pit. Okay. Just collecting my videos.
Yes, I'm going to use the restroom. I'll be back.
Okay.
Take this hat off.
And
how we doing? Everybody okay? Y'all need light? No. Okay.
week 4. And 1, 2, 3.
Raise your hand. Want to go downstairs? Wash your hands. You made it?
Okay.
Come on, girls.
Andrea. Very good. Okay. Andrea. Oh, here we go, Natasha. Download this. Show and Finder. Okay. Very good.
Hello.
Hello, how are ya?
Hydrating.
Good. In fact, I think I'm going to take you up on that offer. Let me get some water and then let's start.
Yeah, I'm going to get some more.
All right, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I have Natasha. I have, Tasha, you are going to be first. I have Andrea. Very good. I have Umzala. I have Deborah. And let me see. Hey, Tara, wonderful. I have Tara. Okay, great. So let's get started with our mini lesson. And I'm glad I have so many people present because the mini lesson is interactive. And I call it a mini lesson because it's extra small. And I was walking around on Sunday afternoon going, what am I going to teach for my mini lesson? And I was listening to the Minimalism podcast, and I got an idea. And it is, you know how when you want to make a change, you say, oh, I want to make a big change, right? You say, oh, I want to be more confident in my auditions, or when I'm taping, or when I'm on camera acting. And it's like, that's a big change, right? And you don't experience the big change because it's so big. So the lesson today is, what is the smallest, and each person has to identify, that's why it's interactive, the smallest change that you can make consistently around your acting. This has to be the most minute creative change that you can think of, because you're going for the smallest, most creative, the smallest change that you can make around your work, around your creativity, because you're going for something that can be very, very small, but it can be consistent. So you're going for a win, something that, yes, Deborah, unmute if you're muted. You're not.
I am not muted.
Okay.
To remember every single time before I start to stop, take a big breath, and feel my feet grounded.
Great.
So that I'm totally present, as opposed to, ta-da, boom, you know, just to take that moment to just have oxygen in my lungs and feel my feet on the ground. Makes a big difference.
Excellent. So a breath before starting, smallest change, smallest consistent change. Fantastic. Who else?
I really think I just need to basically the same thing, but use the bathroom. There's a couple times I've had to use the bathroom and I wait, and that ain't good. It never turns out well. So I just want to make sure that I use the bathroom or try before I go into the room, because for some reason it just affects me differently.
Yeah, I do that sometimes. That can happen to me too.
Yeah, I mean, like, oh, I don't have time, but yeah, take the time and just wait. Go. I'm gonna do that.
That's a really good one. It is really good, because sometimes it's like I do that a lot. Water, bathroom, just like personal needs. Like I'm like, oh, I'll just wait. Like I'll be hungry, water, bathroom, and then the wait ends up being longer than you think it's gonna be. And then your stomach ends up growling, and you just end up being more uncomfortable than you thought you would be, because you thought you just waited out, and then it ends up actually being like my mouth ends up being drier because I end up not having water, just all that stuff. I know exactly what you mean. Check, very good. Anybody else? Smallest change that you could make.
I'm still figuring out what it is that I want to like consistently do, because definitely everything everyone is saying. But I know mine is a mix of just go in and have fun, right? But like the last audition I went to last week, I don't know, whatever. Last audition I went to that I felt like I didn't have fun was the one where, yes, there was a little bit of that, like I felt a little rushed coming in, a little frazzled. But it was also that I had whatever that thing is, that imposter syndrome that kicks in is what I want to find a way of tackling head on. So I don't know if it's like I am enough or like I'm ready, figuring out like what that mantra or like prayer is. Or I just want to show up, you know. I need to figure that out, but that's what I want to. That's what I want thing that I work.
Good. So so you're working on sort of like figuring in what it is I need to do to check in with myself
Yeah.
to be fully present.
Yeah. Like one of my friends, before he like, he's not a creative, but before he goes into like a big like meeting, he'll be like, bucket ship it. You know, it's like that, like, just let it go. Just let it go. So maybe I just need to be like, YOLO. Maybe that's what it is. Like, not make it too deep. Just keep it cute and fun.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's what it'll be. I'll test that one out.
Mm-hmm. Good. It's almost like I feel that Natasha's is interesting, which resonated with me, which is like there's that self-care moment, right? Of like, okay, do I need to go to the bathroom? Do I need some water? Or am I going to ignore my needs, right? And there's also that mental thing of sometimes, some days, like depending on what the role is, sometimes fuck it is appropriate, but sometimes fuck it isn't appropriate because of the scene you're about to do, right? So maybe, I mean, like, it's interesting. It depends on the material partially. So it's kind of like checking in on like, where do I need to be? Like sometimes it definitely is a fuck it. It's a fuck it type of, yeah, this is where I need to be. But then sometimes it's like, no, I'm doing this for like, I'm gonna go here for a purpose. And I wanna be connected to that purpose. And so like, I want to be in that sort of zone. Like I read something online this morning. So like, this is for the people in the shithole countries. You know, I'm gonna show up for them and tell the truth. So it's not about the people in the other ladies in the waiting room. You know, I'm gonna tell the truth for whoever's gonna see this tape, whoever's in the I'm connected to that purpose in this story because this, you know what I mean? Could be interesting to find the words for why I'm here today. And like and today's a day to give somebody a laugh. Today's the day for a fuck it. Today's the day to turn somebody on. Today's the day, you know, to go to the naughty place. to remind women it's okay to enjoy their sensuality or something, you know, and that's okay. So it might be fun to like it's interesting. Just thinking about it. Anyway, so what about you, Andrea?
Hi. The first thing that came to mind for me is something inside of the room,
Mm-hmm.
and that is to listen, to the reader, so that it can be a real conversation, as opposed to me trying so desperately to remember what line comes next. Just listen and react appropriately.
Yes, good.
You know, and just to help to breathe into the scene in a more natural way. I just think I need to listen more.
That's good. That's really good.
Because I feel better when I do. I know when I come out, I can say, oh yeah, I actually heard. I heard what he said. where I heard what she said, as opposed to I remembered all the lines. I
Right.
know that's important. I think it's listening is more
Mhm.
important.
Yeah, that's really good. So it's fun to think of. So let's see. Deb Marcano, if you have time, if you can think of one, we are thinking of the smallest, most minute change we can think of in our around our creative work that we could make consistently. That's our mini lesson, is to think of we're trying to think of the smallest change that we're interested in. So
To
if you
enjoy,
huh?
I try to enjoy. I have to remind myself that I have to enjoy this.
Ah,
Enthused about the role, that I'm getting the chance to do this and to show up, and that they're calling me in. And even if they don't book me, that at least I'm getting to do my thing.
that's really good. That could be it, Tara. That could be it. Yeah, that's really good. I like that. That's a good
Okay.
one. Somebody could feel that. Yeah. You could actually choose to enjoy it.
Right.
Who knew? Who knew that was an option? That's awesome. Okay, yeah. So that's your very tiny mini lesson. Very small. Let's look at Natasha. Natasha, you are up first. This was an audition. Miss Johnson is a
Yes.
woman. Delivers mail to a man she has a crush on, and they are interrupted by another man. Anything else I need to know?
I don't think so.
Okay. Let's take a
There's a
look.
lot of noise in my house. You might need to know that.
All right. All righty.
Guys. Shh.
I am going to mute you while we do the playback. So
Yes, please do. Please do.
Okay. Let me see where I don't put this video. I believe I put it on my desktop. Here we go.
Can I cut off?
Sure, you want to cut?
Mustard?
And
Yes, 2 seconds.
Look, that's all you. Are you talking to yourself?
I'll slide it down here.
okay.
Who's that?
Oh, there you are.
Good try.
All right. Let's see.
Because you fell down. Morning, Edison. You been anything today? Merry Christmas indeed.
20 years.
Oh, Veronica. How is my favorite pawn shop owner, who's not really a pawn shop owner, who wants everyone to believe he is? Just the cutest little thing. It's Miss. I'm widowed. Remember?
You won't let me forget.
I think you should open this one first. Your gas is a little late. And your electricity is 3 months behind. Really, it's 4. But you paid a little extra last month, so they gave you a credit.
Mr. Johnson, I would appreciate if you refrained from reading my mail.
I would never do that. That would be a violation of 87C, subdivision 24E of the Postal Code Handbook, 2nd volume. It's just a 6th sense I have, a gift of knowing what's inside without actually seeing.
Mrs. Johnson is just
I'm
delivering
just
my
trying to
mail.
make sure he doesn't ruin his life, which he seems intent on doing.
Mrs. Johnson, would you allow us to speak?
Of course. Oh, you mean without me being here? Your cousin's coming for the holidays. Merry Christmas.
Okay, this is good. There's the only little thing you need to do. Is
You fell down.
Morning, Mrs. Johnston.
Morning, Edison.
that's
Is there
good.
anything today?
Sure. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas indeed.
Morning news.
This is good.
Veronica.
Good.
How is my favorite pawn shop owner, who's not really a pawn shop owner, but wants everyone to believe he is doing?
It depends on the length of the visit.
Aren't you just the cutest little thing?
You have something for me then, Mrs. Johnston?
It's Miss. I'm widowed. Remember?
You won't let me forget.
That's good. Good.
I think you should open this one first.
That's good.
Your gas is a little late. And your electricity is 3 months behind. Really is 4. But you paid a little extra last month, so they gave you a credit.
This you should play a different beat here, right? So this you should play like you're concerned, like a helpful wife, you know.
Mrs. Johnson, I would appreciate
Liz,
I would appreciate if you
That's
refrain
good.
from reading my mail.
I would never do that.
And then you should play this like a professional.
That would be a violation of 87C.
And that totally like business, you know, like military, you know, like you got, so that you have more, you have this flirtation, you have the flirtation, you know, I'm in love with you underlined down, but you also have these other beats that cover it, you know, they're totally convincing. You know what I mean?
Vision 24E of the Postal Code Handbook, 2nd volume. It's just a sixth sense I have, you know, a gift of knowing what's inside
Good,
without actually seeing it.
good. Then
Mrs. Johnson.
then you can play
I'm
that.
just
That'll
trying to
work.
make sure he doesn't ruin his life,
Good.
which he seems intent on doing.
That'll work. That'll work. That'll work.
Of course. Oh, you mean without me being here?
Yeah, and all the rest will work. All the rest will work. So you just need those. You need to cover some of that. Let me unmute. Go ahead.
Can you say that one more time, right before that, because I just had an child emergency.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. I know. Give me 5 minutes, guys. Okay? All right.
All you need is a couple of other colors in here.
Okay.
To cover this flirtation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I just picked like a couple of those beats. So what a good wife you are. You know, you would.
Okay. Sit right here for a minute.
Just like that sincerity, you know, just like some sincerity with your clairvoyance.
Okay.
Your professionalism over you know, the code, you know, really sincere about the code.
Okay.
And then the rest I think will work.
Okay.
And I think that would be great.
It's kind of like one level right now, right? Like
right now it's all flirtation.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it just needs a couple of other colors in there.
Okay.
And it'll totally work.
Cool.
And it's kind of like because you got to gaslight him a little bit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You'd be like, what? Was she really doing all that? You know, just a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really good. Really good.
All right.
And it looks great.
Thank you.
Looks real good.
Now, Draz, one more question.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I had originally planned to pull one of the letters out of my bra,
Mm-hmm.
but I forgot it when I taped it, but I didn't think I could do it again, so I left it out. Should this picture, I know this is framed pretty good, but can it be a little bit lower and still be okay? So that I can get the breast in?
It could be a little bit lower and still be okay. I like the framing.
Okay.
Because I like I like your hair, and I like the framing. Yeah, but it could show. Yeah, it could be a little lower. It'd be okay.
Okay. Cool beans. Thank you.
Lower. But I actually think that you should be. I think that you should go up to the edge, but not over the top.
Yeah, I was totally focused on just like the flirtation thing, and I see I did not have anything else going on. So yeah. Okay.
Because
so you think that might have been too much anyway?
Yeah, because that could end up being too much anyway. And I like you pulling back and then being buoyant,
Okay.
So he could be like,
Right.
That makes it seem even funnier, Okay.
Thank you.
It's good though. It's really good. I love the opening.
Okay.
Goody. All right. Let's see. I believe who is.
I'm gonna be right back, but I'm gonna mute my video too. I think.
All right.
I'm still listening.
Okay. We're here. We are here. Here we go. Next. Let's do Deborah. June 24. All right, Law and Order, Geist Take 2. Is there a Geist Take 1? This is a callback.
Yeah, this is what I did last week, and I redid it because it wasn't quite there.
Okay. So here we go. Share. Let's do it.
Olivia. Okay. Let me get this straight. You want the FBI to identify which foreign intelligence service is screwing with the U.S. congressman so that you can get it to point you towards a sex ring it stumbled over while doing its other dirty work. Yeah, that's about right. And the starting point is this foreign service's hacking of an American politician's email account.
Good.
Yeah, the FBI does do counterespionage, right? Sure. But I also know you're aware that the issue of foreign governments hacking politicians is just a little sensitive right now.
Good.
That's not my problem. Well, the White House might disagree. I'm not trying to overturn an election. I'm trying to stop a sex crime. Even if this field weren't full of political landmines, we don't want a foreign intelligence service knowing what we know about them. If we're tapping a line, we don't want them to stop using it. I won't tell anyone. But you will tip them off. Maybe. By breaking up a sex trafficking ring. Seems to me the trade-off is worth it. We're talking about trafficked children. I wish you well. I really do. But you're going to have to do this another way.
Really good. Really good. What do you think? It's really good.
I think that when there are lots of words and it's a show that doesn't give you a whole bunch of time to say all of those words, I need to study 3 times as much so that it just comes out of me like I say it when I'm hallucinating or in my sleep or choosing cereal in a grocery store.
It's a little bit, this is a little bit more challenging for you, but we cannot see the effort in this.
Yes.
Wait, I'm sorry, I turned on my Roomba. Oh no. That thing has a mind of its own. Okay, sorry.
That's hysterical. This time it felt cohesive, and I added the Olivia because that helped me stay grounded in the fact that this was a friend, even though it was about business and this was a really big ask, it was still a friend, you know.
Mhm.
So we can be friendly, but talk this is like, no, I can't blow out Mount Rushmore. I'm really sorry about that. You're going to find someone else to do that.
Yeah, you saw like it was such a big difference watching the labor, right? So I never saw the labor of the acting,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and that changed everything.
Yeah.
I dropped right into the story and watching you think, and it's just like there was just no agita.
Yeah. Yeah. It wasn't like pulling it out
Mm-hmm.
by force.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
And those are really long, complicated thoughts.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so they have to be effortless.
And so here's the lesson for me was I spent like 3 to 4 hours straight just saying those words. And then I take a little break. But I mean, that was my main job. And what I realized is I needed 1 hour more because it didn't take me as much time to get there as it did the first, because I'd already done that work, but it just needed that 20% more.
You know, it's the more often you do that, it'll take less, but it takes what it takes.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know? And
Because
so,
I've always got my job of, don't make, because, I like to make things big anyway, to, keep it that camera size. And if I'm not certain of the first part, the second part's always going to jump out. Yeah.
yeah, it was really well done.
Thank you.
Well done.
I also sent you a pitch video.
No, let me see that next. Yahoo. Here we go.
Rough, brusque, thorny. Sure, why not? Those words are used to describe me, Deborah Unger, and I don't really mind. I'm an army brat, educated by nuns. I've traveled the world. I know how to handle things. But if you stick around with me long enough and maybe throw a little puppy into the bargain, you will find out there's a soft, gooey center inside.
Nice.
Intelligent. Well, I can spit Shakespeare with some of the best of them. And gosh, I just am intrigued by foreign languages and accents and people and anything that's different. All those things contribute to what I can do. You can see how all those things have been used in Orange is the New Black, Gotham, Kevin Can Wait, Difficult People. I've got some movies and show you some of that too. Big one coming up is Motorless Brooklyn. It's an interesting package. Maybe it's one you'd like to make use of.
Great. I think it's really good. I think it's good.
I had fun.
Yes. And my only note is I probably would get out of it sooner.
Okay.
It probably could cut out the end sooner. That is it. I like the writing. I think the writing is cute.
Thank you.
And I like it that it's right into the lens, and it's fun. Yay.
Well, I come off as a hard nut, but you know me well enough. I'm just a goofball, so I don't want to deny what people see when they first meet me, because that's true too. I just wanted to get the other stuff as well. So it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
And you got your street cred in there, and what's next, and and I've seen people put them on the Actors Access. You know how they have the
clips, yeah.
Yeah, when they have the little clips and they have the slate, they put them in as a slate.
Yeah, they'll only let you put up something like this if if their one company does it.
Really?
Yeah.
Those motherfuckers.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. Yes, they are indeed. because they want you to use what they've got, because there's another guy who used to do them, and they won't post them. Yeah.
Them.
Of course.
All right. Poomzilla, is he coming?
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
I loved, Deb, your acting. Everything was great for me. The look, I'm only asking this question because I had a situation where I went into, I think it was Actors Connection or something, to have a self-tape recorded.
Mm-hmm.
And their background was blue and my dress was blue.
Yeah.
What do we think about that? Because I noticed Deb had the same thing. She had a black thing, you know, that gave some contrast. But what are your feelings about that? I didn't know what color their background was when I went in, so I had on the same color dress, and with my skin, I just felt like I was a little bit lost. I felt like a floating head or something like that.
Yeah.
Do you have any comments about that?
I think
In terms of using a different, wearing the same color as your background, and should we try to not do that, or what do you think?
try not to wear the same color as your background.
Okay.
Definitely. So if there's, I mean, obviously sometimes you don't know, right? Sometimes you end up in the same color as the background. Usually, if it's properly lit, there should be some color on the background, which will divide you up between.
Okay.
Which will make it so that there's some light on the background, so that there'll be a difference between you two. If it's not, then that's, you know, a problem. But hopefully not. And hopefully there'll be an option. Sometimes
it didn't seem like a bad problem for Deb because she had the black on too, and her skin. I don't know. For me, mine looked totally different against the blue on blue with my brown. You know what I mean? It just didn't look like I was popping at all. So
yeah, if you can always speak up and say, "Is there another background?"
Yeah, because they do have different in Studio C. They now have a couple of different backgrounds set up so they can just roll one up and pull the other one down.
Yeah. So like most they should have say like, "Is there another background?" Because I'm wearing blue.
Yeah.
And definitely. Let's see if Poomzilla's coming, so I'll leave him for now.
He's Ross. He said he's having trouble with the internet.
Oh.
Yeah. He just sent a text.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Deb Marcano, access code is the same every week, just so you know. Oh, he's here. I see him. All right, I'm gonna do him next.
That's been frozen like that since it's come up, Roz.
Oh, it's frozen? Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I have a question if anybody can answer it.
Mm-hmm.
I am on an iPad this week, not my computer like normal, and I can't see anybody else. I usually see little what you call those little windows of everybody.
Oh, do
we know how to find those?
Yeah, different views. So you're in speaker view, and then you can change it to speaker view. What's it called?
Top left corner.
Gallery view.
Gallery view. Okay, let me go back. Where am I?
Yeah.
More. Hide my video in gallery view.
Gallery view, yeah. Look for gallery view. Meanwhile,
in the top left-hand corner.
She says top left corner.
Okay.
Andrea, did you put, your video looks like it's private. Did you put a password on it?
I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you. I think it's Andrea.
Okay.
And I just redid it since we talked last week. I did it over.
Okay. All righty. Sharing the screen. All right. Here we go. Okay.
Sojola. I'm 5'3.5". I live in New York City, and I'm represented by Station 3 Entertainment. I'm currently in the market for a commercial agent.
Nice.
I have experience in marriage and motherhood, so I could definitely be cast as a wife or a mom.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say.
I've been cast in film and television as a nurse, a detective, an opera singer, and a magical, which seems random, but it's really not because my background is in opera and I really was a magical. I know. You want to see a picture? And you can't tell me that my glasses weren't. Thank you very much. I sing on Broadway and off Broadway, so if you need a little summertime and the living is easy, fish are jumping and the cotton is high. Oh, you're rich and your mind is good looking. So, little baby, don't you cry. If you need that in your commercial, then we should probably be working together. So let's connect. I can't wait to meet you. Thanks.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here and take a break. Hot air balloon, I could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way.
I love it. What do you think?
Here we go. Oh, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was kind of long. I didn't mean for it to be that long, but then I just was like, I'm just gonna go with it. We'll cut it at some point because I'm not sure like how to actually use a pitch video. So I just thought, let me just be silly now, and then when I found out a way to actually distribute it, then I'll make cuts or whatever.
Okay, so I think it's super, super cute.
Oh.
It made me so happy. My face kind of hurt. So it's sort of like a well, God, I didn't know that you weren't allowed to tell you the truth. I didn't know that you weren't allowed to put it on Actors Access. I didn't know that.
I think you can pay to put it on. I think you have to pay.
Oh, but she said that you can only use their company, whatever.
Ah.
But I know that you can, I did have a client that used them on Facebook to literally get a commercial agent by doing them used it as an ad, because you know how you can do ads on Facebook, but like targeted to only casting directors who were in, by doing it as one of those side ads and targeting casting directors who were in CSA, whatever the casting director union is, which I don't know the name of.
CSA.
CSA, is that the name of it? Oh, CSA, only ones, he did it, he was in Los Angeles, only ones in Los Angeles who were in the union, or whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
So by literally targeting only those people to see the ad. And
okay.
And that's how we got the agent, though.
Wow.
And it worked. It's
okay.
So that's one way. And I've also seen them used on Twitter. Same way, same thing. Because like the Twitter casting director agent thing, like casting director lists on Twitter, where you can follow the casting directors, all the casting directors that are on Twitter.
I don't have Twitter, but do you think Instagram would be? Do they
Same thing on Instagram.
Okay.
Same thing. And I do have the casting director list on Twitter. I already have that.
Okay.
But I follow them
You send
everywhere.
that?
Huh?
You send that?
Yeah, I think it's just a list, but you can just follow the list, my list. But yeah, I'll share it.
I think if you paid, you could list pitch made yourself. They just don't want any other company pitch. Because there was, Brad Holbrook used to do them too.
Oh, they don't want. Oh, but they'll let you do it if you make it yourself.
Yeah, because then you're gonna pay.
Oh, great! Then you could do it yourself. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, great! So
But you
could
can't
put
do it if someone else made it and has their imprint on it.
Oh, cool! So you could do your own. You could put your own pitch video up there.
I think so.
Oh, good. So good. So those are some ways. So it's sort of unconventional but fun, and I do think yours could be a little tighter.
Okay.
But I know you, so I'm being I'm gonna be extra generous. But I still think because you're Broadway and because you're so talented and you look great.
Thank you.
It looks really good. It does have that feeling of like, what is an actress at this level doing in a place like this? So it looks like, to me, it's like they're gonna be like, oh my God, I can't believe she's here. I'm gonna snap her up.
Oh, wow.
Because you're so commercial. It's like, what? She's never in a commercial agent. She's obviously so commercial. That it seems like it's like a no-brainer.
Wow. Well, I'm gonna take some commercial classes first before I claim that I'm ready for a commercial agent. I just made that. I've never taken any commercial classes really. So
please.
Prepared.
It's not that deep. It's not that deep. It's not that deep.
Okay.
No.
All right. Let me go ahead and claim that then.
Wait. Tara has something to say. Tara, tell her.
Just real quick. I spent a lot of money on those damn classes. And everyone has that person they tell you is the guru. I'm not saying he's not, but I will tell you, I didn't book any more from going to those courses. It was when I was more comfortable with myself and more comfortable with just like, here are the sides, do what they're saying, don't get in your feelings or in your crazy, just do it. Thank you, get out.
Pretty much. They just want it very real and natural these days, and all those P&G types and this is how you hit the product word and all that. That's all gone.
Okay.
Y'all preaching. Tara and Deb, you're preaching.
It's not that deep.
Okay. Let me save my money for Zoom into acting.
Yeah, but you know what? Get hold of some copy and just practice it.
Yeah, I know Actors Connection used to have that little book over there of commercial copy.
They still do. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I'll do that. Quit being lazy. Because I've always wanted to do it, but I always thought there was some magical thing that I needed to know.
Hey, Andrea, today's your lucky day. I have a butt ton of credit. I'll pay for a class for you.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna cry.
But I want you to take it. I want you to take it with Paul Liberty because he's just the best teacher.
I will absolutely take your recommendation and your gift because I'm a fan. I'm a fan of yours. Oh my God, that is so kind of you.
I have just this ton of credit,
Oh, thank you.
And it would make me happy to have it serve you like that.
I love this class. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much.
And I'll tell you right now, he has a 3-class series that starts on June 26th. It's three Wednesdays in a row. His class is 3 hours long. It's never more than 12 people, and he is the most loving teacher ever.
Oh my gosh. I'm leaving for LA for a month. Tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. And I'll be gone for a month. But when I come back,
put a sticker in your book. Call Debbie.
Got it. I got you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm gonna cry off camera.
Cry off camera. Maybe asked to do that too.
Right. I gotta learn how to cry off camera. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
And thank you, Roz, for those words. Thank you.
Yay.
Awesome. And you too, Tara.
Okay, moving on. Easy peasy. Next. Yes, we're having class today. Yes. Okay. This is Awesome Sauce. Pumzilla. Pitch video. Let's do it. Is he here? Yes, he is. Uh-huh.
Yes, I am.
All right, here he is. This is good. Uh-oh. I just clicked on your video. What is happening here? Okay. Let me see. Okay, stop share for a second. Share desktop. Share desktop. Okay. Here we go. Thumbs up. Put it in Vimeo.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, on Vimeo.
Okay, why is this page not coming up? Boom. Do you guys, are you guys on the same Vimeo account, or is it two different Vimeos?
I think we're different.
Different, darn it. Uh-oh, this page didn't come up for some reason. Can you check it, see if it's there?
Uma, you can put it in mine if you want.
Okay.
She can go to somebody else and you can send it to my page.
All right, I'm gonna look at somebody else for a second while that okay. Gets straightened out. And who else? Oh, look, Deb Marcano. Here she is. Ooh, Deb Marcano, what did you work on?
So I have a self-tape that's due later today.
Good.
And it's something that I honestly initially didn't enjoy, so I had to get myself to enjoy that's why I made that comment earlier. And it's 2 scenes.
Okay.
So I kind of need help with how much time do I pause in between the 2 scenes? Do I go right in? And the person that was supposed to help me read, he wasn't a really good reader. So I ended up having to do the voice recorder and do it myself. It's a long piece, it's 3 minutes. And there are 3 other characters besides myself. So.
Who are you? Where are you?
I'm Sabrina. I got to the doctor's office. My mother is there, her doctor, and my father are also in the room.
Okay, thank you. Let's go.
So sorry I'm late. No, it's okay. Have a seat. As I mentioned before, the blood transfusions will temporarily dilute the leukemia and give you energy if you change your mind and want to take them. No, I still want to take the alternative course. I'm sorry. Don't agree with what? What's the alternative course? I wanted you here with the doctor and Dad when we told you. Okay, tell me what? I read an article. It was called Death with Dignity. It was about terminal patients who are allowed to pick where and when they want to die. I showed it to your mother and she felt it was something she wanted to look into. So we shared it with Dr. Lowe. I'm confused. Instead of taking advantages of ways to prolong Mom's life, you're suggesting articles about assisted suicide from Good Housekeeping? It was Home and Garden. Whichever. Please, for the record, this isn't assisted suicide. This is a patient-induced process. This is your mom's choice. How could you blindside me with this? Don't you think I want to help you? I will be here for you. Idea what would be in store for you. I saw this and experienced it with my dad.
I want to die the way I want to die. What are you looking at me for? I'm the one that gave her the article. Honey, I've had a great life. But the things I can control, I will control. So now you're playing God? Seems like you played a little God yourself with those nice new movies you ordered off the menu. Okay, I've bit my tongue long enough. I'm a mess inside. Can we please finish this death discussion? Sabrina, I can't comprehend why you can't just let me die the way I want to die. I can't understand why you don't understand why I'm so angry. I know your anger is out of sadness. If I die today or a year from now, you're gonna have the same sorrow. And I'm sorry for that. Do you love Zeke? He's a dog, Mom. But he's your dog. Do you love him? Of course. So, if Zeke is terminal, in pain, what do? Don't you put him down? It's the humane thing to do, right? What I want is the humane thing for me. You're not a dog. You're my mom. You have no idea what you will witness if I decide to hang on until my last breath. You will end up mentally and physically exhausted. You'll have to bathe me, feed me. Stop. Please. Stop.
Okie dokie. So, Deb.
Yeah.
When do you have to have this in?
By, like, what time is it now? Well, by 5 o'clock.
Oh, good.
I'm in LA.
Oh, good. Are you up for retaping it?
Oh, yeah, definitely. That's why I showed it to you, because it's not what I want it to be.
Okay, good. All right. So this is what I think. I think you're off to a good start, but I definitely think I can help you out here.
Okay.
So I want you to the first line needs to be on camera, and I want you to center the people around the camera.
Okay.
Okay, so everything is way off to the side.
Right.
It's way, so I want the whole world needs to be around the camera so we see everything.
Right, yeah.
And I want the framing to be about, to your waist, at least, maybe to your waist. So framed more like I'm framed, like almost like I'm framed here. So come in like this. So you can come in like this, like, hey, sorry I'm late.
Okay.
Like this. And then come in like this.
Okay.
And then play them like here.
Right, okay.
Like one.
Okay.
And play them close together. They're very close together. Don't worry so much about who's where.
Okay.
Maybe like where mom is, maybe just mom. And the other two, keep it loosey-goosey.
Okay.
They're just a clump. Don't be so literal.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Or if you want like mom, dad, clump, doctor.
Okay.
And then I think you can have some more, I just think choice-wise, you can have some more extremes.
Okay. As far as emotion?
Yeah.
Okay.
In terms of, outrage and.
Okay.
And, you can just, And you can have even some more physicality too.
Okay.
You know, you could even, you know, you're late. You could come in if you want with your purse. You know, you're not expecting anything. Then you can, you be a little bit more, because they say like you just got those new boobs, and a little bit more.
Okay.
A little bit more coming from the world.
Okay.
Coming from, where you coming from? Your life, your job, your highway, this, whatever.
Okay.
And take a much longer closing beat, so that it has some dynamics where you have some really long pauses for some processing, and then maybe some fireworks.
Okay.
You can go back and forth, and you can go back and forth. It can have some dynamics.
Okay.
So it feels like, because they say that you have some anger, and it doesn't feel like you're having any anger. It feels very even.
Okay.
Controlled, right? And I think it should feel all over the place.
Okay.
In my humble opinion. So that's sort of what I'm thinking.
Okay.
And you said it was 2 scenes? I didn't notice. It seemed like 1 scene.
So it's 1 scene, the first scene, and then the second scene is when she says, I've been holding my tongue long. I've been biting my lip long enough.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
There was an ending? What minute?
Back it up a little.
Uh-huh.
I know your anger is out of sadness. If I died today or a year from now,
No. Or when she says, I want to have the death discussion.
So is it a different scene in a different place?
Yeah, suppose they're having dinner. So she says, I've been biting my tongue. I've been biting my lip.
Oh, so then that scene's completely over, and they're no longer with the doctor.
Right.
Oh, okay. Well, you need. All right, so we need to totally end this scene.
Okay. So how do I do that? And then do the other one.
We have to have a closing beat. So what's the closing beat of this scene with the doctor?
The booby.
Give me the minute so I can find a moment.
Hold on. Let me see. It is.
I want to die the way I want to die. What are you looking at me for?
It's.
Have you?
Okay.
When she says, I want to die the way I want to die, is she in the restaurant?
Yeah.
That's in the restaurant? Okay.
When she says, you were playing God when you got those nice little boobies. That ends that scene in the room with the doctor.
Okay.
What would be in store for you? How could you blindside me with this? Don't you think I want to help you? I will be here for you. This is a
It.
This is your mom's choice. How could you blindside me with this? For the record, this isn't assisted suicide. Housekeeping? It was home and garden.
Keep going.
For the record, this isn't assisted suicide.
Like 133, 130.
Okay.
Your mom's choice. How could you blindside me with this? This is your mom's choice. How could you blindside me with this? Don't you think I want to help you? I will be here for you. Idea what would be in store for you. I saw this and experienced it with my dad. I want to die the way I want to die. What are you looking at me for?
That's all the new scene, right?
No, that's still the old scene, the first scene. Just
You gave her the article. Honey, I've had a great life. But the things I can't control, I will control. So now you're playing God? Seems like you played a little God yourself with those nice new boobies you ordered off the menu.
there. That's it. That's it.
Okay, so then, and what does it say in the script at that moment?
Then it just says scene 2, interior dining room.
Okay. So then so what's your reaction to that when they say that?
What's my reaction to what?
To
That
when,
I'm in
when your parents say that you were playing God when you got your nice little boobies?
embarrassed.
All right, so then like you could have your reaction to that, right? In front of the doctor. You know, which I would say be like, you know, how dare you say that in front of this doctor?
Okay.
Have that reaction with your eyes in front of them, and then be like, I'm out of here. I'm fucking out of here. How dare you say that in front of the doctor, right?
Okay.
And grab your shit and leave and cut the camera. That's the end of that scene.
Okay.
Cut the camera, it goes to black.
Okay.
New scene. I'm in a restaurant with my parents. You know, we've just finished dinner or whatever. We just finished dinner or whatever. We're looking at the menu, whatever moment you want to start with. We're looking at the menu or we're just finished. And then we start.
Okay.
So and there's no doctor there now. So that's a different dynamic.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So that gives you some, and then you're already sitting there. There's no entrance for that one.
Right. Okay.
Okay, good. All righty.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Goody. Let's see. How's it going, Pumzilla?
Yeah,
yes, how's it going?
I reloaded it on Telegram, and then I think I sent it to you on email as well.
Okay, good. Let's see. I'm going to check. Okay. What? All right. Let's see. Have to input. Here we go. Am I sharing? Yes, I'm sharing. Okay.
Hello. My name is Phumzile Sojola. I began my career as an opera singer. I've sung in New York City Opera and Lincoln Center and many other regional companies throughout the country. I've sung in orchestral concerts all over the world. I've sung with 3 more tenors everywhere and all over the world. I've been on Broadway. And currently, I'm on the North American tour of Phantom of the Opera. Recently, I made my debut at the International African Arts Festival in Brooklyn with a band called Woza Masekela. This experience was my first time singing African music. I'm an African. I grew up in Africa, but I've been singing opera and all these things in different languages and different styles for so long. I realized that I really have not served my own heritage and upbringing. When I sang this music with Woza Masekela, something woke up within me.
Oh, wow.
And I couldn't believe it myself. Songs like Stimela, I grew up listening to these songs. This song, Huma Sekela, tells a story of apartheid in a poetic and beautiful way, musically and poetically, lyrically. He tells this story so well that I feel like it needs to be heard. Huma Sekela is no longer with us, but he left us with such a wealth and a huge volume of music behind. The Negro spiritual says, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. I feel like whatever has been woken up within me needs to be shared, needs to be shown out into the world. And also pick up the torch from where Dorothy Masuka, Miriam Makeba, Huma Sekela, and Fela Kuti pick up the torch from where they left it and carry it forward. I, Phumzile Sojola, want to be an ambassador of world music and tell these stories. So join me as I journey forward into my new path and passion of ambassador of world music. Next year, be on the lookout for my solo debut in New York City. Phumzile Sojola and Woza Masekela. Woza.
Okay, wow, that's super exciting. Super exciting. Okay, that's really exciting. All right, so this is really, really great. This is a great bed.
Yeah, no.
Yes?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I'm right here.
Okay, so this is a great bed. This is like the audio bed of the story.
Thank
right?
you. Okay.
It's super, your person, I mean, the content is excellent. So it needs to be chopped up. It's crying for music, and I know exactly, I'm gonna give you a, it's very exciting because it feels like, this would be very exciting, you know, on an Instagram, on a Facebook, because it makes the audience go, this is like an audience builder.
Okay.
So we go, oh my God, so we have to, so now it's like we have to, you're teasing us.
Okay.
Like we have to wait until next year for this to happen, right? Now you're putting yourself out there. And like, and so now you have to show us like the first day of rehearsal. Oh, you know, I'm walking into the studio. Oh, you know, whatever. So now you're taking us on the journey, which is, you know, sort of the style now.
Okay.
It's to tease us. But now you're like introducing yourself to us as the next guy. And it's super exciting. So now you have to cut it down, throw this is your introduction of yourself and what you're about to the world. And it's such a great story. So I think you have to, this is just the bed, right? So this video needs a lot of love.
Okay.
It needs a lot of love, and I can show you such a great example here. You can see your computer, right?
Yes, I'm looking at it.
So this is a very typical, it's also called I'll show you this. It's called like a who. This is a hello. It's also called like a hello, this is me video.
Okay.
What is her name? AMIN. Here we go. I'm showing you this because this is very similar.
All right.
Okay, this lady is very similar. This is hers. I won't make you watch the whole thing because it's 5 minutes long, but it's very similar.
People hear me play, they seem to really enjoy it. Some people say it touches their heart, their soul.
But this is going to be your same
Some people say
style.
bring them to tears.
Same style. Okay.
Right.
So these are nice, positive feelings I get, and I love that because that means I'm able to reach.
And she plays all over the world, right?
A lot of love.
Yeah.
This is for her
My,
fans.
Symphony orchestra piece.
Right.
Called, Harriet Tubman.
And basically,
About,
this is what
concerning her freeing, leading the slaves to freedom.
Sorry.
And I want to have that performed.
She's talking about her next work, about her life. It has music. You need this. You need music, pictures. You need to do the same thing. As you mentioned music, we should hear music and see pictures and music.
Hopefully I get funding so that I can present this work. It's a very important piece of work for me. From Blackwell, Arkansas, a little small hamlet, 50 miles from Little Rock, going northwest.
You know,
growing up, I was inspired. My musical abilities came from seeing the cows, horses. My grandfather had horses. I rode the horses bareback. And I heard a lot of music. My great uncle who raised me started me on rhythms when I was about 4 years old.
You need all these sort of like, as you mentioned, little boy, South Africa, we need to cut away, see all that stuff. Hear you, see you in concert.
But I used to hear him sing, and we had a piano in the house, and I started European classical music around 6 years old.
This is my favorite
and
part.
Just hearing the birds, the bumblebees, all of that had a large influence on who I am today.
See this, hear this stuff. I'm sorry, I love this. Okay, but then you get
to play music all over the world. I want people young and old to hear the music, and hopefully music is therapeutic. It is for me. And I'm hoping that I may
when you have the music and you hear her talking and you see her in concert. Yeah, and you see all these pictures.
Music, you don't need to translate her.
See, in the country, you can play in any key.
You get the idea.
Take me to the mountaintop, to the valley.
But anyway, so this serves as like basically to get her booked all over the world, and so it shows like with what you said, we should be seeing little excerpts, hearing little things, and seeing pictures so that we like totally feel you and fall in love with you as we hear you talk. Think of it like a little 60 Minutes thing, like a profile on 60 Minutes. And like that little bit of seeing you talk is, but we're also hearing, and we see we see a little, that little Oprah picture, the picture we see of Oprah when she was poor. We should see a little picture of you, in South Africa,
Okay.
And then a little picture of you, just all those little things that make us fall for you. So yours is more so like, hello, this is me, who I am and what I'm about. That's what yours is.
Okay.
And it could be cut down a little bit, but definitely, like, we should just fall in love with you. And this is how she gets people to book her. She goes all over Europe and stuff like that. But it's meant to be like a sort of a profile. It's more like a profile.
Okay.
So that's where you're going. It's really good. It's a good bed.
All right, I'll work on it.
Yeah. Keep working on it. Give it a lot of love.
I will. Thank you.
Okay, good. You had a question, Natasha?
I do, but it's not about this. It's about later, I guess. So I can wait. Okay. I'm still trying to find how to put stuff in the gallery, so I ain't found it, but that's okay. But I'll ask my question at the end probably.
Okay. I really like it, Pumzilla. It gave me like this I mean, I see that it's raw, that it's early baby stage, but it gave me like an excited feeling. Like a really excited feeling like about the future. It's like a really good feeling. Who else? Oh, I need Tara. Tara. Is Tara? Tara, where's Tara?
No, I didn't get my life together.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Wait, Carol. Did Carol? Carol. No, she was last night. That's it, y'all. All right, I'm ready for your question then.
Okay. I have it's not an audition, it's a class, another class I'm taking.
Mm-hmm.
And the scene is me talking to a camera, talking to my boyfriend who's on, like, I guess FaceTime or something. And I have another person in the room with me that I have to show the camera to. I just don't know how to do that. So that's my question. I'm okay. So what happens is it says I'm starting out talking to the camera, talking to my phone, to my boyfriend. I have another guy in the room that I'm saying, oh, I'm going out with this guy tonight. And I say hello to my boyfriend, to him. Do I show this stuff? I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do the scene.
Sounds like it could be like boyfriend's on camera.
Okay, boyfriend, like straight up, like you have in your hand now on the phone.
Boyfriend's on
Okay.
camera, right?
Uh-huh.
Like that.
Okay.
Is that okay?
So do I turn my phone around to the camera?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. And then I say hello to talking to this other guy, this third person that's in the room.
Right.
Say hello to my husband. I show him the phone, right? And then when I talk back to my husband, am I talking to the phone or I'm talking to the side of the camera?
Well, the side of the camera is the person who's in the room.
Okay, side of the camera is the person who's in the room. The boyfriend's on the phone.
On the phone.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. So when I show the person that's in the room to my husband, I'm taking the phone and turning it around to that side of the camera, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. That was my question. It just seems really crazy because they don't say anything. Nobody says anything except me. But I'm showing them each other, saying say hello and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, say hello to my boyfriend.
Okay. And so the screen is blank, right? On the phone.
Yeah, you don't need anything on the phone.
Okay. Okay, cool. All right. That was my question.
Yeah, that's fine, yeah.
Okay. Cool, thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, that would be distracting if something's on the screen. You just leave that blank. You know, blah, blah, blah. It's your imaginations on the phone. Boop, 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 boop. All right, y'all. I'm excited. I'm excited for the Hello, This Is Me videos. Because I think they can get even better. Because they're like, as much love as you, as obsessed as you want to be with them, is as good as they can get.
I got pretty excited on the pictures we saw today to make mine. So, because I haven't done it. I forgot. And I was like, oh, no time. But yeah, I can see like pictures and images and stuff coming through. It's been pretty cool.
Yeah, and I can see where I can even flash in a few pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I really, really love like the talking to camera, like the smooth talk to camera, you know, it really shows you off. And you can get so much out of like 45 seconds out of 30, you get so much.
Yeah.
And you guys are like so freaking talented, it's crazy.
That was a fun assignment. That was really, I kind of got like obsessed with it. Like I woke up I worked on it the other day and then I woke up at 3:50 this morning because I couldn't go to sleep and I was like, let me just do little touch-ups. Like who does that? I should have been asleep.
But you can see like it's really good, and you can see like, wow, you know, that can be really good.
It was great, and I watched Tara's last night, and I was like, oh my God, this is so beautiful. Like, I don't know. When did you do yours? Was that last week? Did you do yours, Tara? Oh, I must. Oh, because I did the Sunday class last week. Yeah, I saw it last night. I was like, oh my God, I love the way you're just talking. Like, it's just it's unique. It's really unique. I loved watching him, and like Deborah's yours today. It's like it's okay to talk about ourselves. You know, it's not bragging. It's just like who you are.
Yeah. You know, and so this is what someone told me last year, and it really kind of changed my life. Because, like I say, I look like a hard ass, but I'm really squishy, and can get my feelings hurt really easily. But if there's a disaster, you so want to be next to me, because I will take care of shit. But what this person said to me is when people see you and hear you talking, you just drive right to what you want. That's what the rough, the brusque is all about. It's what you present. It's not who you are. So I quit resisting that quality because it's right there. You know, I'm right in people's faces. And I don't think of it as rough and brusque. I think I don't waste time, you know. But the other part is just as true. So once the way I heard it that way, that what I present, like I probably have white girl resting bitch face, you know, but that's just the structure of my face. It's not who I am. And once I was able to take those two things apart, I was able to embrace everything.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. I'm excited.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to post this in last night's video. I can't wait to see what y'all do. Mwah! Keep up the good work, party people. Bye. All my divas. Bye. So many divas. I can't even stand it. Oh!